Hey guys, it is Citra here again, and today is Minecon, and in celebration of that and the release of Minecraft 1.0, it coming out of beta, I'm going to blitz through 3 basic tutorials, because it might be a wee while before I can get any more done. This particular one is going to be about the Chrono Trigger, and I'm just heading up my tower to my personal Chrono Trigger. The Chrono Trigger is a rune that any player can use to control the time of day, with a couple of restrictions. It's quite an expensive rune. It requires 2 iron blocks, 4 gold blocks, 4 obsidian, and 1 diamond block in the center. It also needs to be built very near the top of the map, otherwise it won't work. And each time you use it, it requires 1 redstone dust. So, what you have here is you've got your Chrono Trigger rune. There are, to use it, you place 1 redstone approximately where you want the time of the day to be, where this is dawn and this is dusk, this is midday and this is midnight. So if I wanted it to be midnight with the moon directly overhead, I would place redstone dust there, I would activate the center, and more or less spot on. And there is a cooldown on this rune. You can only be used once every 2 minutes of real time. And you'll get that error message if anyone has used a Chrono Trigger in the last 2 minutes. Doesn't have to be, it's not just specific to this Chrono Trigger. So your basic Chrono Trigger is built like this. You put 2 iron blocks below the center, diamond here, and then facing north you get your 3 gold blocks along the top, and 1 here. And then to the south you've got your 4 obsidian. Then in order to choose what time of day you want, if you think of this clock, you see how I've got the clock here and it's midday. If you think of midday as being here, midnight being here, dawn being there, dusk being there, you place your redstone here and then you activate the middle. Now I'm still on cooldown for my demonstration, so I'll give it a couple of minutes and try that then. Alright, so a couple of minutes have passed, and according to my watch, it is just about dusk outside. Just about, yeah, the sun is setting. So I will go downstairs, activate it, and set it to about sunrise time. And in my experience, sunrise tends to be about here. I activate this, and I expect an error message. Or I'm not even getting a message at all. Can't have multiple time signatures here. Now, the first error you get is if you try and build your Chrono Trigger underground. It won't let you do that. So I'm going to fly up and dig another channel up into the sky. The second error message that I'm going to get from this is because the rune itself is too low. I don't know the exact height it needs to be above, but it's where the clouds used to be before they changed that. Most people normally do is they'll build a tower or have a faith island to place their Chrono Trigger on. What I did next was I went and did some investigation as to which block of redstone wire at which location corresponds to which time of day. So I'm gonna did a quick time lapse, and here are the results of what I found. So it took me a wee while because of the 2-minute cooldown, but I did every single slot on the Chrono Trigger and got the results for that. And rather than put all the footage together, I did a time lapse, and I've represented all the information here for you. The 2 things that I found were that each slot that you can put redstone wire in is about 1.5 hours, and that you can see that the noon and midnight times aren't actually center, they're 1 offset, as are dawn and dusk. So yeah, those are the most useful times that I could think of. If you're having difficulty reading the little graphic there, you can always put it up to 720 to watch this video in. So yeah, that concludes this little tutorial about the Chrono Trigger, that very useful rune when it comes to controlling time. If you did enjoy that, then by all means like it, and if you have any questions or other things, then leave a comment by all means. And if you're interested in seeing more, then you can subscribe. I've got a couple of other things going on here. I've got my Runecraft advanced tutorials, and I've got more of these 101 simple tutorials for how to use the basic Runecraft runes. Cheers guys, I hope you all enjoy Minecraft 1.0, I know I will, and I will see you all in the future. you.